There was a seminal moment for you in the state championship game in 1997. Your team, this tight team, you're there, you've got it in your hand, you're up 3-0, it's soccer, goals don't come that fast, it's pretty late in the game, and then what happens?
Yeah, God, you know, I hate this story.
Right.
You know, I can now say this is the only championship I've never won, the state championship game. And, you know, you think you got it in the bag. It's 3-0. You're like, we've got this. I'm going to win this championship. I'm going to get my name up on that gymnasium wall, which was my whole goal in high school.
It's a big deal.
Because my sister Beth had won a state championship, and I saw her name, always saw her name, and it was so infuriating that I could never be up there, you know? And Massapequa scored a goal, they scored another goal, and they put their best player back on, and they equalized, and then they went on to win, I think, in double overtime. And that was me. Pretty sad. and you may notice that there's like snow on the ground. This is in Hornell, New York, and they had to snowplow the AstroTurf field, right? This is before field turf, the little rubber pellets.
Right.
The stuff
which we know you're a huge fan of anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is like legit AstroTurf, and yeah, one of the biggest heartbreaks of my life to this point, you know. And I'm 17 years old, about to go to college, and this was my one last chance of winning
getting
the
on the banner.
Just getting up on that wall, man, on the gymnasium wall. And this was a moment that switched my mindset in life, and it made me know that life is not always perfect, and it's never about what happens. It's never about the failures. It's always about how you react to them. And I learned that. It took me a while to get over this. Actually, I'm not really quite over it. But it actually made me more competitive, and it fueled a fire, and it burnt something in me that, I don't know, there's something humbling about having goals and setting goals and going after them and not accomplishing them, because that's real, you know, and that's real life. And up until this point, you know, I was going to go to school on a full scholarship, and people knew who I was in Rochester, and it was as if, you know, my life was just perfect.